Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Today's a bit of a rainy day, and it's kind of been reminding me of some of the foggy days that I have been through. And there was a story that my mom used to tell me about my grandparents when they lived in Nova Scotia, that it was so foggy one day that my grandfather actually had to get out of the car and put his hand on the hood of the car to help drive it forward. So my grandmother was driving and my grandfather was guiding the car forward step by step because the fog was just so thick. And I don't know about you, or if you ever driven on a foggy road at night, those days or moments where it is so thick you can barely see a few feet ahead of you. You can't see the whole road. You can't see every turn, and you definitely don't see your final destination. But maybe your headlights show just enough for the next few moments, or you have someone like my grandfather who's kind of guiding the car just enough to keep you moving forward safely. And that's a lot like faith. Many times we want God to just show the entire map, the entire direction of where we're going, the entire map of our lives, and we want all of the details, and we want the guarantees and all of the clarity of where we're going and how things are going to work out and what's going to come next. But there are moments where God's going to work differently. Faith is not about seeing the whole picture. Faith is trusting God with the next step, just like my grandmother would have had to trust my grandfather with the next step, guiding her along. Noah built an ark before he saw the rain. Abraham, he left his home without knowing exactly where it is he was going. We have Peter, who stepped out of the boat before he really knew that the water was going to hold him. God gives us at times just enough light for that next step, not the entire journey. And sometimes we think that faith means never feeling uncertain, but real faith does happen in moments of uncertainty. It's choosing at times to move forward even when the visibility is a little bit limited. Maybe you feel like you're in a foggy season right now, that you have a decision that needs to be made about the future, or you're uncertain about certain relationships, or there's some stress over finances, or you're even questioning your purpose and you're just waiting for God to answer a prayer. And maybe you just keep asking God, show me it all, show me everything. But perhaps what God is saying in reply is, trust me with the next step. Psalm 119 says, your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Now, a lamp doesn't light up miles ahead, but it gives you just enough light to know where your next landing spot's going to be for your foot. Faith grows us and grows one step at a time. And a great thing about this, a beautiful thing, is that even when we can't fully see the road, we know and we worship a God who can. And he's never confused, and he's never lost or uncertain. So today, instead of demanding the whole map, what if we instead ask the invitation or welcome the invitation to trust God with it all, to just trust him in the next step and the next step and the next step. That's not show it all to us, God, but just bring me that next step, that one act of obedience, that one prayer, one decision, one day at a time, one conversation. Because walking by faith does not mean that we are given perfect vision, but it means that we trust the one who is leading us. Let us trust and walk by faith. God bless. Take care.